Everybody, for those who don't know, my name is Michael Forrest, and it's Shark Time. Now, before we get going, I'm going to ask you guys not to send me any text messages while I'm up here, because listen, when you're up here and you're doing the whole hosting
Click
thing,
on the
right, you get a
shark and
text
type in
message,
your
it's like
name,
hitting a
your
wall,
original
a
name,
wall of
not
text.
your
It can
display
really
name.
throw you off. So it really, be very helpful if you can hold us off until the end. Really, the
What is
best
the
way to get a
name?
hold of us is to join our Discord, which
Click
you'll
on the
see
shark
on
and
this
type in
beam
your
right here.
name.
Now, also, if I can ask you guys to stay in the audience section there, because listen, we're going to have a lot of large and dangerous sea creatures moving through our set today, and even more dangerous than that is our moderators, right? So, they really appreciate it if you could stay in the audience section and not come up onto the stage unless you've been invited to do so. All right. Now, I've hosted over 400 events in Altspace. Now, in that time, the question I've been asked the most is, why are we here? And it's a reasonable question because, listen, people, they don't always read the description for the event, and they come in here and they're like, what am I doing on the bottom of the ocean? What's going on? Right? So, it's a reasonable question. But we get asked it so much that we joke around about it, an awful lot. And we thought, it'd be fun to turn the tables by starting out the event by asking the audience, why are we here? Right? And the answer is right down here. You can't miss it. So, everybody, why are we here?
Feed the
To feed the
shark.
shark.
Very good. Awesome. That gets better every time. All right. So I'm hoping there's going to come a day where I got like 60 people in there and go, why are we here? And they're all like, to feed a shark. That'd be like awesome. All right. So, you know what? Now, this event it's still in preview. So there's a lot of problems. And if we're going to have probably, some technical difficulties today, I want to thank you in advance for your patience should that happen. But we are going to do our best to put on a good show for you while we work out all the details here on our way to, till we feel we're ready to get featured. Now, also in that, I host about, let's see, 1 second. You may notice at the top of your menu wheel that you have your microphone icon. When that's clear, we can hear everything that's happening in your environment. And I do mean everything. Let's see, I'm getting told my voice is starting to crack up a little bit here. That can happen too. Is that happening for anybody else? Voice is like kind of going a little bit. All right, let me re-enter real quick just to clear that up as we start out on a good foot there. I'll be right back. Okay, hopefully that took care of things there, everybody. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like I got the buttons back. Awesome. All right, now I got to make this jump here. I've trained for this though. Don't anybody else be trying this? Here we go. Let's see. Ready? Here we go. There we are. All right, good, excellent. All right, now let's see. And now, as I was saying, the at the top of your menu wheel, you're going to find a microphone icon. Now, when that is clear, you will be able to hear everything that's happening in your environment. We've gone ahead and we've turned that to red, which means that if you make if you have somebody comes in your space and says, "Hey, are you still on that thing?" We're not going to be able to hear that. Maybe you have like a barking dogfish in the background. You're not going to face social ruin back up at the surface by becoming known as the avatar that suddenly started barking during a Shark Time, right? So we got that all taken care of. Now, I host about 10 events a week now, and nobody ever stops and asks me, why do you push so hard, Michael Forrest? What drives you? What's why do you work so hard in here? And listen, I'll tell you, the answer is because I'm faced with the awesome responsibility of having to take care of my friends. All right, let me bring my friends out so you guys can meet them. All right, we've got Melvin, we've got Buster, and we've got Fang. Come on up, guys. All right, now these are my friends, and they need to eat. They eat a lot, and they're real excited to meet all of you. All right, so what we're going to do now is, when I've been wandering around Altspace trying to come up with a solution for this, right? Because my friends need to eat a lot. And you may have seen me walking around the campfire with my head down, all sad, going, "Gotta feed my friends. I gotta feed my friends." And then one day, I heard an admin say that Altspace users would do absolutely anything for a kid. And I walked right up to that admin. I looked him in the eye with no fear, and I said, "Anything? Really?" So what happened was, I got hard to work, and I started to learn the ways of Unity. I solved the mysteries of the Unity uploader, and together we assembled a year's worth of kits and prizes that we're going to be giving away. Because listen, I know it's not enough to expect you guys to be like, want to be a hero to save the environment one shark at a time, right? You're going to need some motivation, right? So while we're having these preview events, we're giving away this Ravenhall Events coffee mug. Now, once we get our event featured, we're going to be rotating the prizes out like, every couple weeks or so. And, so we're going to be doing that all year long. And, but I'm hoping that you're going to want this mug. Right, I'm hoping you're going to want it bad enough to be a contestant on our show. And listen, you'll be able to use this mug in your home space, in your event spaces, in your world building. You don't even have to use it as a mug. Maybe you want to wear it as a hat. Maybe you want to have an event inside the mug, like inside the mug with Michael Forrest. I would completely go to that event, and I'm working on that event right now. I'm thinking because I like that title. All right, so hopefully you're going to want this enough to be a contestant on our show. Now, to be a contestant on our show, all you have to do is you're going to notice my friend and co-host Sharky here. If right below this podium, you may have to come at the railing to see it. But if you come up and you aim your pointer at Sharky's nose, you're going to see your target starts to spin. Now, if you don't get that spinning target, you may need to re-enter the space. When you click on it, you're going to get a text prompt that appears in front of you, and you're going to need to enter your Altspace username. Not your display name, but the name you use to actually log into Altspace with. This is essential to us because we need to use that name in order to give away the prizes should you be one of our winners today. All right, now that being said, you're going to see now a raise hand button appear as if by magic on your lower right, because that's what magic looks like in VR. It's true. All right, now what you'll do now is if you've checked in with Sharky, if you press that raise hand button, it's going to turn the blue, right? Now, you're not going to need to press it again. You're just going to want to leave it so that it stays blue. All right, that'll make things a lot easier. All right, and also if you do raise your hand, please make sure you can have your microphone open if you're going to come up and be a contestant. All right, let's see, who do we have here so far? We have Gavin. All right, we're going to put you on microphone there. We've got Matt the scientist. Anybody else brave enough to help me feed a shark? All right, it'd be good if we get one more in here. All right, anybody else want to be a contestant, try to win this mug here? You press that raise hand button. I see they're trying to encourage Cyborg over there. All right, let's see here. Yeah, let's see. All right, let's see.
Come on, Cyborg.
I'm not getting anybody else here.
Raise
All
your
right.
hand.
Well, let's start out by having
raise
Gavin
your hand.
and Matt the scientist come on up here. I'm going to extend these bridges, and only those I call up come up to the stage. Please wait for the bridges to fully extend, and if you need to recenter, now's the time. Because if you try that on the stage, you'll be thrown into the audience there. All right, here we go. All right, let's see here. All right, looks like we got another one. We've got, see, Cyborg Ben, come on up.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. All right, excellent.
Oh God, I'm
All right,
coming.
come on up, Cyborg. You can make it.
Yeah,
Don't be
I'm
nervous.
coming.
Let's go. All right, take your time. All right, let's see. Once we get you up here, we're going to pull these bridges
I'm
back.
up.
Oh man, it's okay.
All right, so you can't escape. Here we go. All right, Cyborg Ben, you've been around Altspace for long? Cyborg? How long have you been a member of
Oh
Altspace?
God.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to re-enter, guys. My VR's lagging. Doing it.
Okay, that's okay. You're fine.
hang on.
All right, Gavin, how about you? How long have you been a member of Altspace?
About it's a long time.
Long time. Okay. But you
Oh,
haven't
there
been
we go.
spoiled yet, right? You haven't gone bad yet.
No, yet.
All right, good. That's important. Freshness is very important in Shark Tank.
Right,
Matt, you've been
can you hear
around
me
for a
now?
while. I think this is the third time on the show, and you come back for more.
Yeah.
How's your experience been like so far?
Yeah, I feeded Buster, I disappointed Fang, and then I feeded Melvin.
Okay, there you go. All right. And Cyborg
So-
Ben, how long have you been around Altspace for?
For about 5 months, I think. Yeah,
5
about
months.
that time.
All right, so you're still relatively fresh. That's good. All right, if everybody comes up top and joins me at the top of this ramp here, you're going to find these yellow X's. Now, if everybody grabs a yellow X where they feel comfortable, just stand on that yellow X. Once you're on the yellow X, you can recenter if you like, but just, get comfortable on there. And you're going to see there's a consent button right in front of you. And if you'd go ahead and press that consent button, it would be a big help. Let's see how we did here. You guys can check in by doing that. All right, let's see. Any luck, Gavin? Because I know you were having problems
No.
pressing the button. No, you
Let
don't
me
have
see.
it? All right, tell you what, I'm going to lend you my name for today. All right, so I'm going to press the button for you. All right, actually, I I'm keep telling everybody to check in with Sharky. I didn't get to do that yet. Here we go, because I'm on that re-enter thing. All right, let me just take care of this for you. So I'm going to lend you my name for the day. All right, Gavin. So you'll be able to be a contestant. All right, so we'll just take note of your username,
Thank you.
and here we go. There we are, and there. Okay, so now you're all set. So hang tight. All right, now listen. I know you probably, some of you, first time up here, you might be a little bit nervous. So we're going to raise up these glass enclosures to make you feel safe, secure, and comfortable. All right, here we go. All right, there we are. Okay, so now, all right,
Oh.
now if,
I'm
looks like
free.
Matt lost his tube there. There we go. Let's see if we can get that to go there. All right, excellent. All right, now we are going to be, now this, if you try to escape, it's going to immediately disqualify you. Just a friendly reminder. And, this is just, for your safety and protection, right, everybody? All right, so now the way this is going to work is we're going to ask our contestants questions, right? And you, the audience, are going to determine which contestant you like the best because you'll have the ability to vote for them, all right? And the way this happens is you'll notice below each player is there's a nameplate. what you can do is if you click on the nameplate, you'll be able to register your vote for them. All right. So let's say that Gavin, whose name is temporarily Michael Forrest, gives an incredible answer. You're very impressed. All you have to do is just click on that nameplate and the score will go up. But then let's say that Cyborg Ben gives an incredible answer. You weren't expecting this, but this was the most incredible answer. You immediately regret voting for Gavin. All right. So what you can do is just press on his nameplate. You can change your votes at any time until we lock the voting in. All right. And that's how this is going to work. So as we go into our first round, we're going to begin with our first question. And now, off in the distance, you're going to notice the Ravenhall Sea-Lab, right, or out on this side here, right? And they do a lot of important work there. They do incredible, all kinds of science, really, every kind of science you can think of. And they come up with a lot of our special, effects for our events or event ideas and concepts. And their lead researcher, Dr. Starling, he's been down here for like 2 years, but he's finally got a lab assistant that he can trust. He's finally hired somebody that he can count on. And he's finally, he's thinking it's time. I'm going to go back up to the surface and I'm going to have a vacation. All right. Now, Gavin, contestant number 1. Let me ask you, where should Dr. Sterling go on vacation?
He's gonna go to the submarine under the sea. Yes, indeed.
So he's going to stay underwater.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's cool. All right. Now, Cyborg Ben, contestant number 2. Where do you think Dr. Starling should go on a vacation after 2 years at the bottom of the sea?
Think you go to the North Atlantic Sea.
Okay. Well, you guys are pretty keen on Dr. Starling staying in the ocean, huh? All right. Well, if you like contestant number 1 or contestant number 2's answers, you just click on their nameplate. I see you guys got the hang of this already because, Cyborg's already, he had 3 votes and then we got 4 votes. All right. Now, Matt, the scientist, where do you think, as a fellow scientist, where do you think Dr. Starling should go on vacation?
Yeah, he should go as far as possible away from the sea, so he should go to the clouds.
The cloud. Okay. Well, there you go. Kind of like a, maybe a mountain type thing, or a hot air balloon, something like that. Okay. All right. So let's see. Now what we're going to do is we're going to lock in our votes here. So, pick which contestant you like the best. And we're going to count down from 3, 2, 1. And now the voting is closed. Let's see how we did, everybody. All right. Let's see. We've got, wow. Okay, we've got a tie going on here, so we're going to advance into round 2. All you guys get to stay. That's great. All right, so let's hang on. All right, we're going to go into round 2, and now we're going to ask our next question. All right. Now, recently, during the week while we were getting ready for the show, over on that hill in that direction, right over that hill there, 2 sharks moved into the area. All right, we've never seen them before. And they've been here every day, so we're thinking they're going to stay, but they keep to themselves an awful lot. And we're wondering, contestant number 3, Matt the scientist, we want to get off on the right fin. All right, not my words. That's what Sharky said. Sharky's like, I want to get on the right fin with these guys. How do you think we should approach them? Like, what should we do to, show that we're friends?
Feed them chicken nuggets.
Okay. Oh, wow. It seems like almost every show we're getting around to that. Let me clear the voting out because I know this is a popular answer. We've had some people win with that one. All right. So Matt the scientist, if you like his answer, what you can do is click on his nameplate there, right? And his votes will go up accordingly. And just a reminder, you can, change your vote at any time. If anybody's having trouble voting, all you need to do is re-enter the space. That can help. All right. All right. So now let's see. Contestant number 2, Cyborg Ben, what do you think we should do to let the new sharks in town know that we're okay?
To not splash in the water and give them hugs.
Okay, so we're not going to really splash around all that much. Yeah, okay, and just be friendly with them. And all right, that's a good idea. All right, so if you like Cyborg Ben's answer, just go ahead and click on Cyborg Ben's nameplate. And now, contestant number 1, Gavin. All right, what do you think we should do to make friends with the new neighbors?
10-piece chicken tenders.
Oh, chicken tenders. All right, are chicken tenders the same thing as chicken nuggets? I'm not sure.
Sharky.
All right, okay. Well, there you go. All right, and you got to answer honestly. I mean, it's not like I've got you suspended over a shark or anything. I'm just saying. All right, so here we go. All right, so now we are going to be locking in our votes, everybody. So let's have a look here and see how we're doing. All right, we're going to lock them in 3, in 2, in 1, and the voting is now closed. Let's see what we have. All right, we have. All right, Ben, I got to ask you something here.
Yeah.
Is there anybody we should contact? Because of what's about to happen.
It would be nice to be contact to my family and tell them that I love them.
Okay.
Just
all right,
tell
we'll
them.
try to work on that. But listen, I've been told that this process goes a lot smoother if you scream on the way out. Okay?
Okay.
So be ready for that, okay? Now, you're going to meet my
Okay.
friend Buster. All right, so let's arrange for that right now.
Hello,
Here we
Buster.
go.
Never seen you before.
There we go. Here we are. There we go. All right, now everybody remember, all right, this is just seasoning. All right, this is very important. As important as just as we're here to feed a shark is that's just seasoning. All right, because when we first put this event together, the admins they expressed concern. They said, you can't be doing that. And I said, well, it's just seasoning because some users in Altspace, you'll notice we've got these green tags above our heads, right? And that gives my friends like this horrible, minty kind of an aftertaste, right? And so, we add that seasoning in to make it a little bit better. So if you're at the campfire and you're talking that you enjoyed your time today at Shark Time, please remember that that's just seasoning. All right, that's very important. All right, so now we're going to move into our third round. Before we do, actually, we have good news. We have a space that's opened up here. So what we're going to do is we're going to give everybody a chance, all right, to come on up here. We're going to give a fine for another contestant. We're just going to see if anyone else is on the list here. If you, let's see, I don't have anybody. Okay, if anyone would like to be a contestant on today's show, just press that raise hand button after checking in with my friend and co-host Sharky there. All right. All right, well, then we can just roll with what we have. We can do that. That's cool. All right, so we're going to go into our third round now. And in round 3, all right, you may have noticed when you came in today that in the lobby that there's a Patreon sign there. And that's because we're trying to raise money for some new equipment so we can put on more interactive experiences like this. But also, we're going to be giving a portion of those proceeds to the Bimini Shark Lab. And they do a lot to raise awareness about some of the challenges facing the sharks in the oceans today, like shark finning, that's pretty terrible, and, some environmental stuff. And, they do a lot of great work down there. We want to support and help out in the ways that we can. All right. So let's see. As we move into round 3, all right, we're going to get our question ready here. Let's see if our voting is all set. It looks like we're ready to go. All right, cool. Let's start out with Gavin. All right. Now, Gavin, let me ask you a question here. Sharky, having recently discovered Halloween, all right, because really so become aware, he did his tour of the surface. And let's see here. Let's see, I'm getting a message in here. Hang on a second. Let's see what's not making sense here. Okay. So, yeah, we are, let's see. Ooh, okay. I don't like it when I get text up here, everybody. Don't be sending me text up here. It's bad. It throws me off. All right. So, yeah. Now, Sharky's recently become aware of Halloween. He did this tour of the surface world. So we learned a lot about some of the customs up here, up at the surface. And, he's recently become aware of Halloween. And Gavin, what do you think Sharky could, dress up as for Halloween this year?
Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do.
Okay, all right. Musical answer. That's good. Now, if you've liked Gavin's answer, please press on the nameplate, all right, below Gavin to vote for Gavin. All right, now, contestant number 3, Matt the scientist. All right, let me ask you this. All right, what do you think that Sharky should dress up as for Halloween?
As a dolphin. So
As a
everybody
dolphin.
thinks he's harmless.
Oh, there you go. He's all smiling, and all of a sudden it's a shark attack. All right, yeah, I like that. It's a good strategy. That's good. You know what? Maybe if the event doesn't work out, we can do that. We'll just dress them up like dolphins. Some people come up to them, be like, "Oh, look, a dolphin," and then it's like, "No, that's not a dolphin." All right, that's lunch. All right, here we go. All right, so that's now we're gonna lock in our votes. But before we do, Gavin, maybe you could tell our audience why you think you deserve to live more than the person next to you.
Well, now dolphin is not a mommy shark. Do 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 do.
Well, there are no
So-
wrong answers on Shark Time. You just need to convince the audience, that you deserve to live more than the person next to you. And now's your chance to win over the audience. Tell them why you think you deserve to live.
So I deserve to win because I'm the baby shark, and I will grow up to be a daddy shark.
Okay.
And I'm
All right. There you go. All right. Seems like the audience liked that. Brought you up to 7. Matt, now's your chance. All right. Tell the audience why you think, that you deserve to live more than Gavin there.
I'm just a little penguin. Don't feed me to a shark.
There you go. All right, cool. All right, so we are going to be locking in our votes. Everybody get your votes in while you can. All right, so we're going to lock it in 3, in 2, in 1, and the voting is now closed. All right, well, let's see how we did. All right, looks like, let's see, Gavin, let me ask you something, right? How do you feel about sharks? It sounds like you like them.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay. All right. Well, you're about to meet my friend Melvin, and I've been told that if you scream on your way out, that can help. All right. So what we're going to do now, right, is we're going to introduce you to my friend Melvin. All right. Here we go. Just a second here. Just gonna press that button. Here we are. All right, there you go. All right, okay. Now everybody remember. Most important thing, especially if you're coming in just now, that's just seasoning. That's all that is. That's all that's ever going to be. That's just seasoning. Tell your friends. All right, because we want to, we don't want them shutting us down. That's just seasoning. That's all that is. All right. Now, Matt, it looks like we still have a couple minutes left, so we're going to go into our sudden death round. Hopefully, it'll be very sudden. Right. And if you survive, right, we're going to have one more chance to win over the audience. But since you're our only contestant up there, and based on the size of our audience, I think you're going to need, I'm going to say, at least four votes to make it through. All right. And so we're going to ask you our final question today. Right. And that is, tell us about lunch.
About lunch?
Yeah. Tell us about lunch.
What?
Was it a good lunch?
About my lunch?
Yes.
I was eating omelette. I wish I had
Eating
chicken
omelet.
nuggets.
Oh, that sounds like an omelet with chicken nuggets. I was about to say that sounds good, but now I'm not too sure. Okay. Well, you guys, your group really likes those chicken nuggets. I can tell.
Yes.
Well, it looks like you're already up to 9 votes, so I think you've got it. All right. So what we're going to do is we are going to release your glass enclosure here and bring it on down as our winner so we can take your picture.
Yeah.
So come on down. Stand in front of the mug you remember from last time. This way it goes out on our Twitter. Right.
Yes.
And, go into some kind of pose for us there. And, and I'm going to count down from 3. And when I get there, you're going to yell out shark time. Okay. All right. So in 3,
Okay.
in 2, in 1.
Shark time.
Shark time. There you go. Excellent. Awesome. All right. Now that'll go out on our Twitter while we announce our winners. And everybody, I want to thank you all for coming. And if you guys want, we're having another one of these on Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern, if you want to make it out. All right. And what we do at the end of our events is we take everybody flying at the Ravenhall Flight Academy. All right. And so what we're going to do is we're going to open a portal in the back here. All right. And you'll see that there's a portal out there now. And let's get some music going here and the bridges as my friends swim out to sea there. All right, let's head on out. And thank you all for coming, everybody. And again, please tune in next time for this Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern. And we know when we go and do this again. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for coming. And if you want to come join me at the Ravenhall Flight Academy, I'll see you there. Let me unmute everybody on my way out because that's probably a good idea to do. All right, there we go. All right, see you all next time. Thanks for coming.